Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 64 of Shop at the Shed Project. So, if you are new to the Shop at the Shed, we meet here twice a week and I provide you with five items. There will be three regular, one small, and a pound item. So, that will all become clear as we move forward. So, a little bit of housekeeping. There are no returns, exchanges, refunds. However, if you do receive something that is clearly not in the condition that you saw it either on this video or on my website, leatherbag-lady.com, which is where all the bags are available for your perusal, then please reach out to me. Obviously, something has happened in the shipping process. I do offer tracked and insured shipping as standard, so we can make it right, and that's the number one element that I'm trying to get across. If you buy something and it's just not what you thought, or it's not the right size or whatever, then unfortunately, the way I look at it is I give you enough information. I feel there's sizes in the listing, there's extra photos in the listing, and then you get not only the listing, but you get this opportunity to see the item in real time. So that is number one. Number two, the items are gently used. They are pre-loved. They are not brand new. So there will be blemishes. There will be scratches. There will be little areas of wear. If I know what it is, I will share it with you. But on occasion, there are things that I will miss. So just bear that in mind. And lastly, shipping. The shipping is not free, but I do cover probably about half of it for you. So there is a flat rate shipping cost, and then whatever is added to that, I cover. If you spend over $100, then you will get free shipping. I will cover the shipping. And that is going to be ongoing because I have a huge issue with getting into my settings on my Shopify store to be able to change that, because I wanted to increase that. So as of right now, it's going to stay $100 for the near future, because I can't get a hold of anybody at Shopify anymore. It is all done through AI and whatever. And I don't know, I'm almost at the point where I think I may have to port to a new store. The Croatian language that was on the computer at the hotel that I was in April has ported over to my Shopify store. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get rid of that. And I certainly am not being able to connect with anybody to help me with that process. So I'm not sure what to do with that, actually. But long story to let you know that $100 and over, I will cover the shipping for you. So let us get to our bags. So bag number one is this really, really cute black leather shoulder crossbody bag. Now, this bag the name is Ulet, and it is handmade by a French designer out of Quebec, and his name is Andre Ulet. He has been making bags since 1976. He is hand taught, and they are all handmade. So let's kind of unpack this little beauty, because it's got a little bit of a unique element. So there is your branding, nice big thick chunky zippers, raw leather. Love, 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 love raw leather. This one is a nylon liner. So this goes all the way to the bottom. This does not. This one goes to about here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then kind of a unique is it goes the other direction on the back. And it has kind of a funky liner. There is a zipper pocket. So it's kind of different. I've had these bags several times in the past, and the craftsmanship is just fantastic. And it is just a really neat design. The strap is adjustable by holes, so you can make it longer if you so choose. by putting another hole in it. I mean, it has one of these little comfort buffers. If you don't like that, then it will just slide off if you don't want that on there. But this is actually almost a unisex bag, I would think. I think a man could carry this quite easily and it not scream feminine at all. This seems to be a very constant element in his bag designs, this kind of triangular accent. So that is bag number 1. Bag number 2 is, I'm finding that my leather better is leaving a bit of a film on my bags. I'm not sure why that is. Just all of a sudden. And not everywhere either. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it needs to be replaced. It is getting low in the pot. So anyway, this is bag number 2. It is a large tote style bag in a brown distressed kind of leather finish by Canadian company Soprano. There's their hang tag. I've had 2 other totes in this style. One was green, one was burgundy. And this is the same line. So you've got a back zipper, nice crested zipper pull. And this goes to about here. In the front, you've got another 2 kind of almost like jean back pockets. This little element is nice as well. There is no loops for crossbody strap, but if you absolutely wanted to add one, you could add your own on the opposing rings here if you wanted. This stuffing is going to blow all over the place, but oh well. The interior is super cool. It is, does it come out? No, it doesn't. There's your branding again. It's a really nice plaid. There is a zipper compartment on this side, and there is a leather lined slip pocket, and then you've got a little bit of an elasticated pocket on this side. So it's a little bit of a larger bag. Really, really nice quality, this Soprano. Sold a lot on the shopping channel. But nice quality, a really nice size if you like a bigger bag. And I'm not often able to sell the bigger bags because they don't squish down enough for me to be able to post them with, you know, they get too expensive when they get too big. But this one will fold up because it's nice and soft and it's really comfortable to wear. So that is bag number 2, brown distressed leather by Canadian brand Soprano. And bag number 3 is something very special. So I do not, this is one of the brands that a lot of my US colleagues come across fairly regularly, especially purse tripping in California. This is a Madewell burgundy suede top handle crossbody shoulder bag, and it is a beauty for a bunch of reasons. Suede, you know how I feel about suede. I love, love, love suede. It is the fall. This is the color of the year for purses, one of them anyway, and I just love it. It is so funky with these tassels, and they're quite thick, and I like the little finishing point. So they're not tassels that are going to tangle. You know, you get the really slim tassels and you're constantly detangling them. A good, if you've got a little bit of anxiety, it is actually not a bad thing to focus on detangling your tassels if you're in a stressful situation. But this doesn't have any of that. Corners are fantastic. Just a tiny little, I don't even think I'm not even sure if it is corner wear, if it's just the way the suede lays. Yeah, a little bit there you can see. It's just a slight lightening of the suede, But this bag is in pristine condition. You've got your top handle, and then you've got your adjustable, removable strap. So, lovely zipper pull that kind of mimics the tassel. Inside is perfect condition. You've got 2 suede lined slip pockets, and that is it. There is your Madewell branding. I think this is the only Madewell I've ever come across. I don't find them very regularly at all. But I paid up for this, but I could not say no to one of my favorite colors, one of my favorite fabrics, and a brand that I don't see very often here in Canada at all. So this is an absolute beauty. Fall is coming. This is an absolute perfect fall bag. And I like the fact that you can wear it in a multiple of ways. So got a little information on Madewell because it's a new brand to me as well. So Madewell was originally a workwear brand that was established in 1937. J. Crew bought the rights. It was a defunct workwear, almost like Carhartt, but they were no longer in business. J. Crew bought the rights to the Madewell name in 2004 and targeted young working women. Well, I am not a young working woman, but I would wear that, not a problem. So that is what I found out about Madewell. So I do see my colleagues, like I said, notably Purse Trippin finds a lot of Madewell, and I was really excited to find it. So you better believe I was bringing it home, even if I did have to pay up for it. All right. Thirdly, or fourthly, this is our small today. Isn't this fun? This leather tassel is just fantastic. Now, if you absolutely didn't want to be bothered with that, you could, I can't even believe I'm going to say this, you could cut it off. But I love tassels, and that is what drew me to this bag. It has a little bit of a unique style to it. It's actually an embossed finish, you can see here, and it's got a sheen to it, so it's almost like a leather and suede or nubuck kind of feel. It has a detachable strap, but not an adjustable strap. So, I mean, if you wanted to take this off and add something of your own, you're more than welcome. I like the little studded details. There's like a little quilted element. There's a lot going on in this little bag, but this was the hero for me. I love tassels, and there's a lot of leather in this little tassel. So I don't think the bag's ever been used. You can really see that embossing on the inside there. And the lining is still like, can I pull it out? It's like a purple, but it is still, you can see how crisp the lining is. I don't think this little bag's ever been used. So that is our small for today. Very, very fall friendly as well, with that kind of deeper blue color and the suede element. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then last but not least is our pound bag for today. So this is a little bit of a different shape. This is by Danier. It is an older style, but I just couldn't ignore the fact that it is really kind of cool. So you can wear this bag as a sling, and you can direct it whichever side you wear based on which loop you choose. There is your Danier branding. It is a distressed finish. I have just moisturized it, so it is looking a little dull, but it does have a little sheen to it normally. It's got a nice base on the bottom. It has a top handle. Now, what is a pound bag? A pound bag is something that I created, much like when you visit the dog pound. You give a lovely pup, kitten, mouse, rat, bird, guinea pig, whatever, rabbit, the chance at a new lease on life. You know, whatever happened prior, family couldn't keep it, whatever. Family couldn't keep it, whatever. This is your opportunity to get a beautiful leather bag at a fraction of the cost and just enjoy. Now, is that on my phone or is that on the bag? I think that's on my phone. But it does mean that there is a little bit more wear than I would normally offer in the rest of my offerings. So what is the wear on this bag? So that dang edge coating is deteriorating just in the apex of the handle, and there is some damage in the stress points of this strap. It is not going to affect the functionality of the bag. It is not ripping or anything like that. It's just the edge coat has come free and it's just making it look a little bit messy. So I have sealed it so that it won't damage any further. And that is why it is a pound bag. There is your Danier branding on the zipper pull. So Danier is a Canadian leather company. They are no longer, this is an older style, so this will be probably pre when they were bought out. But I just think the sling wearability, and you can adjust as well with holes. I think that's very current right now because people are wearing the fanny packs as slings, and then a lot of the Lululemons and Herschels and some of those kind of trendy brands are actually making crossbody bags. But what I also like about this is the compartments. So there's your Danier branding, and this is an older style branding plate. You've got a zipper compartment, you've got a divider with a compartment, and then you've got your other section. So this potentially could be a vintage bag, actually, because I'm not seeing any phone pouch. So this could be probably an early 90s, actually. But it's still a beautiful bag, nice red color. There is a tiny little bit of wear in the corners, but nothing of any huge significance. I like the contrast white stitching. And it's just a really neat bag. Nice big chunky turtleneck sweater, and this around your shoulder, or you can carry it as a shoulder bag, or use it as a true sling. So that is our pound bag for today. So that is everything we have for you for this episode of Shop at the Shed. So hopefully if you've seen something you like, you can pop on over to the website, leatherbag-lady.com, and see what you need to do to purchase, which is just purchase. There are a lot of other bags there from previous episodes because we are on episode 64. So there's 64 episodes worth of bags that did not find homes yet for you to peruse. And that is it from me for today. I am going to head down to the pool now because it is in the 30s here today. So hopefully you're having a great day wherever you are. And I will talk to you on Friday for another episode of the Shop at the Shed Project. Bye, everybody.